It's on the radio. They can't see that.
No, but they can see it when they look at the website.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
On the panel camera.
De kleedkamer van Mumford and Sons. Het heiligdom der heiligdommen voor mensen die van hun muziek houden en ook voor iedereen eigenlijk. En ik zit bij hen ook. This is, I wouldn't say a cozy dressing room.
Cozy.
This is one of the plushest things we've ever been in.
No, I don't believe it because you play in such big places. It got
The festival has leather seats.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
But I would say in the places you play right now, even in the States, for example, I guess you have
They don't have leather seats. No leather seats.
And we don't have our own garden. We've got our own garden outside. It's great.
You're the only band. I don't think even Bruce Springsteen has a garden at the moment.
He does. It's all his garden. We're all working for
Bring this to us.
The festival ground is his garden, I guess. So it's nice to see you again. We've seen you, of course, in Club 69. We've seen you on all the big Belgian festivals last year, and you're back.
The year before, actually. I don't think we were there last year.
Oh, it's 2 years
ago, yeah.
That's also a strange thing because the album came out in 2009.
Yeah, that's right.
And right now we're 2012. So I was wondering, the first album was such a big success. When can we expect the next album? I guess everybody has to ask this question to you.
Well, we finished the record this week.
Really?
Yeah. So we are going to be able to get it out in September.
Oh, yeah.
And we've just figured that out. September 24th.
So how did it work? You were recording the last months, and then you have to play live again with, I guess, the older songs.
Yeah, right now we're in a bit of a period between the two records, but we're very much focusing moving forward, and we're going to play some of the songs from Sign No More over the next few months, and then I guess every band has to go through it. It's new to us, but yeah, we're just figuring it out.
So it must be nice to be out again and play in front of a few people after being in the studio.
Well, we spent a lot of last year sort of back and forth touring into the studio, but this year it's been, apart from one short America tour, we've just basically been in the studio. So we are just geared up and ready, so excited to be out. But we haven't played out in Europe in so long. Yeah. And we've done a bit in England and stuff, but just so excited to be back on the circuit and just getting to see bands like Bruce Springsteen and I saw Blood Red Shoes earlier, and just getting to do that and get to play gigs. We are excited. We're like dogs that have just been let out of the kennel.
Yeah, and a lot of people must be excited too to hear that there's a new album coming out in September. Is it going to be similar to the first one?
There's similarities, yeah. It's still nothing's really changed in our dynamic as a band. We write the songs together, and the songs are very much based on experiences, and the instruments are pretty much the same. We've thrown in a couple of extra things that we picked up along the way, but for the most part, it's just a bit of a progression. I think we don't want to rewrite or try and reinvent ourselves. I think there's a lot bands can do on 2 albums, and then maybe the next album will become like psychedelic funk or something. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out later. But for now, we just want to do a longer set with songs that people are familiar with.
Surprisingly well, I think. I don't know. I love watching band documentaries of favourite bands, and the documentaries always seem to focus in on the fight, and that is and either they get out of it and it's okay in the end, or it's bad. So, and I'm sure most bands fight. Most you have to. It's in any business or any friendship you fight. So this is both of those things, and it's there are not we're not rock and roll enough. We don't we're not that rock and roll a band to have a fight. Okay. But we just sort of go, stop it, that kind of fighting. Occasionally, this guy big fan of that kind of fighting. No, well, it's not really. I'm blabbering, but yeah, there aren't massive fights. But maybe one day there will be, and they'll make a documentary about it.
Yeah, and we will watch it, of course. It's always good to see fights.
Yeah, what will happen?
Yeah, well,
Ted might lose his. Oh, Ted. Ted. We went to a wedding, and at the stag, I was so drunk. This is quite rock and roll. That Ted at in the middle of the night, we were all sleeping in the same room, attacked me.
And how did he attack you?
He picked me up and threw me against the wall. And he's like.
Go on. Well, I think a fair version of events would be that there was
a bully.
There was 15 people sleeping in one tent on the stag, And Winston thought it'd be funny to go and deflate everyone's mattresses in the tent, and kept everyone awake.
I didn't know. I thought me and my friend were on a mattress, an inflatable mattresses. Everyone's an inflatable mattress. He was like, you know what'd be funny is if we deflate everyone's mattresses except Ted's, so it looks like Ted has like done all this, and then everyone will hate Ted. And I was like, that's a brilliant idea. So I punctured our mattress, me and this guy, and then he didn't do anyone else's. So I went away, but carried on and like talking and stuff. And then Ted was like, "Who are?" Oh, he beat me up.
Angry. And
It must be so boring for you.
no, I was just wondering if maybe this is is this the heaviest thing that happened to Mumford and Sons? And
This is a world exclusive. Oh my God, we haven't really spoken since.
okay, well, I can imagine that those are things that we should see in the documentary. But no, we're not saying anything anymore about that story that is very very heavy to hear.
Don't hurt him, Ted. Just don't hurt him, all right?
Okay. Anyway, today is the Pinkpop Festival, and the Pinkpop the Pinkpop Festival. We're gonna cut this out. The Pinkpop Festival, and a lot of bands play here. Do you like some of the bands? Are there some of the bands that you don't like? And how dangerous is this interview going to be? No, are there any bands that you would like to see?
I was really excited about Blood Red Shoes, and I went and saw them. They played earlier today, and they were fucking awesome. They just rock out. It's just really awesome. Who else is playing?
C6 Steve was great. Amazing how like two guys held that crowd and had everyone going for it. And he's got two strings on that instrument. He's just there, just like feeling it. And I was quite far back out front of house, and everyone's pretty. And it was good. Yeah, I think it's gonna be it's a great crowd. Yeah. That's what's really exciting.
Well, I think also
crowd. I was walking around. There's like old, young, fat, thin, short, tall.
I think you have
pretty. Yeah. Most people are pretty.
Not everyone, but on the inside you are. And
see straight through that stuff. Apart from the guys with sunglasses, couldn't tell them.
Never trust them. It's a mixed crowd. Some people are there to see Bruce Springsteen and nothing else. But I think most of the people.
Springsteen shirts out there. Yeah. Even the bands are wearing Springsteen shirts. I think they're only playing because they want to see Springsteen. Yeah, we're here because we love Holland and Belgium because we get to talk to.
Well, that was my final.
Equally.
That was my final question. Do you have maybe a special word for people in Belgium who are also looking forward to see you guys again?
We're just really excited to be out touring in mainland Europe again, and we can't wait to come back to Belgium.
Work to next week, 2 weeks. When is it?
In the end of June.
Yeah, so 6 weeks, 5 weeks. Yeah. We're very excited.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I went to work to when I was a kid.
Really?
And it was amazing. I saw it's just like amazing lineup. And
why did you go there as a kid?
Because the lineup was great, and I wanted to see the Stella Artois factory, which lasted all of about 5 seconds when we went past it in the train. But I'm excited. Okay. We're all really excited about that one.
The people in Belgium will be excited too to see you, and they will know all the songs except the ones that you might play from the new album.
Wicked.
So
we're gonna try hard.
Thank you very much. Have a good show tonight, and see you in Werchter.
Dankjewel.
You're welcome.
Hello, standard.
Everything's Thank you.
Doei.
Doei. Yeah, that's more for people. We also think it's okay.